Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to BCW as we've got our second live broadcast. I'm your commentator for BCW, Elliot James. And kicking off the show, we've got the rematch. Adam Daniels versus Alex Ray. Both the rookies' second match ever. The first match was last week on BCW's first live broadcast, and they faced each other. And now, they're facing each other again. So that's absolutely kind of insane to think about. The first two matches are against each other, but hey, why not? As you know, you've got Adam Daniels coming out here now. And Daniels, like I said on Universe Rewind, my own little, Universe Rewind recap show. Anyway, like I said on that show, Daniels looked really good, and Rain did not. But we'll see if both men learned something from their first match, and we'll see if maybe Alex can get some redemption. But overall, they are still really good friends, known each other for a long time, even training together like I've stated before. And I would really like to see a good match between the two, and hopefully they can put on a better match than they did last week. But for some reason I have a sneaking suspicion that Daniels is gonna just look good again and Reigns not gonna look all that impressive. I don't really think you can learn all that much in 1 week. But either way, we saw Adam Daniels come out, and once again, the BCW faithful are not impressed in the slightest by one Alex Ray. I mean, they are booing him out of the building right now. And for this young man, I definitely got to say, it's a little disappointing. I mean, I know what both men are capable of. I know I've seen both men train. I've had some good conversations with the two of them. And Alex had a bit of an off night in his first match. But that doesn't mean that the BCW faithful should be booing him out of the building like he's Roman Reigns over on SmackDown. Who, by the way, the WWE faithful shouldn't be doing that, but I'm not going to get into that. That is a conversation for another time. We're not here to talk about the WWE, we're here to talk about BCW. The second ever match between Alex Ray and Adam Daniels is against each other one more time. And both men just daring each other to take the first shot, and Daniels going to be the one to oblige as he hit the running clothesline there. On a slap, Daniels perhaps trying to fire Rain up, fire his friend up. And it did exactly that. Just a couple of strikes knocking Daniels off his feet instead of an uppercut and a lariat. The clothesline ticking Daniels down. I wonder if Rain considered that slap disrespect, but I don't think that was Daniels' intention at all. I think it was just to fire his friend up. But then again, I could be wrong. But no, Alex, snapmare him right back in the ring, right back over top. Now he's got him. On a quick backbreaker. Looked like he tried to lock the arms up for a potential Cobra clutch. And then it goes to the opposite side. Daniels back on his feet. Oh, and he caught him out of midair. He caught Rain out of midair and dropped him with a power bomb. And now Daniels goes right back for a move he did last week, the sharpshooter. But no damage done to the legs this week, and Rain gonna quickly power out. As our clothesline, Daniels to the floor. As this match is starting to break into chaos quickly. As our Daniels, oh, what a dive to the outside! That like rope step cross body, beautifully done. We saw Rain attempt that in their first match, and he did not. He got a little bit of it, but for the most part, it did not connect. But Daniels able to find the counter there. He's got Rain up on his feet, and oh, jeez! He just dropped him where the sun don't shine up on that barricade. Oh, I think Rain might be talking a few octaves higher. as there's a Liger bomb on the floor. Referee had a count of 7. Now Daniels just taunting. Count of 8 as he's going to break the count. But Daniels pulling out a bit of an aggressive side there. As now Reign, he found the counter. And now he's the one just teeing off on Daniels. That's the 3 big right hands there. Really looking to make Daniels pay. As he's got him up. And just slams him back first right into that barricade. Now count of 6, Reigns the one in the ring. Count of 7, as he's going to break the count just like Daniels did. These two men really using their environment to their advantage as Daniels shut down whatever Reign had in mind. Just going to toss him to the opposite side of the ring. And now, these two men just, every time they go to break the count, you know, the other gets the upper hand as Daniels got him up over his shoulder. And now just back first, Reign goes into the barricade. Both men, like I said before, they're really using the environment to their advantage. They are really being aggressive here. As again, Daniels breaks the count as there's a knife edge chop. As Reign gonna shut him down. And now Reign, he's got Daniels up on his shoulder and face first off the barricade. It's like these two men are just trying to one-up each other right now. Say, okay, you can do this, I can do you one better. But Daniels had the counter again, hit the Dragon Whip leg screw there, as though he's got him up on his shoulders again. Now Daniels sends Reign face first off the barricade. Now back in the ring, breaks the count again. Now Daniels has got him up. What's he got in mind? Oh, this is the move that ended the match last week, the Dragon Sleeper. It's on the outside, so it doesn't matter. But the Dragon Sleeper is applied again. And once again, second week in a row, Alex Reign taps out to the Dragon Sleeper. Again, like I said before, it does not matter because it was on the outside. This is not false count anywhere. But that'll still do plenty of damage. And it just goes to show that, I mean, if this were false count anywhere, Adam Daniels would have already just won the match. But Daniels, just say, come on Alex, is that all you got? But Alex, I think, you know, I would consider that a bit disrespectful as there's a beautiful running Hurricane Rana from Alex Reign. But oh, talking about disrespect, the crotch chop from Alex Reign. Shades of old DX. Just tell him to suck it. There's a kick right to the chest as well. Oh, no way. High rent district, but he's all the way across the ring. And Alex thought twice. Now goes to a closer corner. Now off the top. Look at this 450 splash. Beautifully done by Alex Reign. He's got a 1. He got a 2. Only a 2. Not enough to put Alex away, but that 450 was beautiful. Now Alex setting up for something here. What's he got in mind? Absolutely nothing as Daniels slipped out the back door. As now Adam with a bell clap. Just, you know, slapping the ears. And as he fell, Adam caught him with a teardrop suplex. Now Adam just saying, you gotta use your brain. You gotta think before you do. Now he's got Alex up for an air raid siren. A move he obviously had to have learned from the last episode this past week of SmackDown done by Drew McIntyre. But whatever he had in mind there, Alex shut him down as there's a famouser. Shades of, well, the way that it was done would have been shades of old Dolph Ziggler on SmackDown as well. But the move, of course, made famous by Billy Gunn as there's another bell clap. Oh no, look at this, a crucifix. Crucifix roll up. He got a 1. He got a 2. He could have him. And he does. Adam caught him with the crucifix, and Adam just picked up his second win in his career. He beat his best friend 2 weeks in a row, but this one, he just caught him completely off guard with that crucifix. And Adam said, Hey, man, you gotta pay attention. I told you, you gotta think before you do. But either way, this is our main event, and if you watched my recap show, Universe Rewind, you would have heard the Raw General Manager James Murkison say that our main event is Raw Superstars, Titus Worldwide, and for whatever reason, I want to say like Titus's name was Titus Worldwide. No, it's Titus. No, Apollo Crews, Titus Worldwide against other Raw Superstars, Rhino and Heath Slater. And this is a great match to have as the main event of BCW. Absolutely amazing. And we'll see what if any of the Raw Superstars can really pick up an advantage. But hey, I really love Titus Worldwide, and I know I'm supposed to be an unbiased commentator, but I mean, here's my man, the one-man band, Heath Slater, baby. Heath Slater and ECW legend Rhino working together. We got our main event of BCW coming up in just a few moments. And jeez, I cannot wait for this match, honestly. It's going to be pretty freaking good if you do ask me. The man's got kids. He needs this. And he's going to be getting an extra payday here from BCW, so that's all. I say that's pretty alright for Heath Slater, if I do say so myself. But either way, I do like both teams, and I really do want to see a good match between the two, as Slater and Rhino have not gotten an opportunity to compete on Raw as of yet. But I mean, BCW owner Baron Blade, he saw, he made a deal with Raw General Manager James Murkison, and here we go. As Slater quickly with the upper hand over Apollo Crews, got him down with a grounded headlock. As quickly, here's a head scissors from Apollo Crews, but Slater turns back to the grounded headlock. Now Crews quickly getting out of that, putting on a clinic in the middle of the ring with Heath Slater, as Slater's going to back him up. Apollo off the ropes. Slater ducks underneath. He goes up and over. Slater tried to go for the legs, and it looks like Crews was able to stop him right in his tracks. As just straight elbow to the arm, as the clothesline and a kip up, and beautifully done, as there's a jumping elbow as well. And now Crews heading to the top rope, the high ring district, really looking to fly on all cylinders as the headbutt off the top. He got a 1, already got a 2, but only a 2. But the fact he got a 2 that early, that is huge, as there's a sliding clothesline there. Apollo really looking to turn on the jets right now. Really looking to have a fast-paced, high-octane offense, which is very interesting. Apollo can definitely do that, but it's not what I expect from him. So there's a diving shoulder block as well. As Apollo he's fired up. He's going to let Heath get the tag to Rhino, and we'll see what they can do. As you can see, Rhino, he's taken aback a little bit, looking to use his veteran instincts against him. But Apollo was not taking the bait. Taking the bait, not the bait, the bait. But, just Rhino had the counter. Now he's the one striking away on Apollo. But now Apollo puts Rhino back in the corner, as he's the one teeing off. And now Apollo's back in the corner. Now Rhino's got him up. What's he got in mind? Snake eyes! Face first off the turnbuckle, Apollo goes. Now Rhino, he's got him up. Oh, but Rhino, I feel like I'm saying the wrong names, getting mixed up. Rhino had Apollo up, but Apollo found the counter and it turned to a beautiful DDT as he dropped the knee again. And just like that, Apollo, double leg takedown, and just raining down the right hands. Apollo really showing an aggressive side right now. And after their loss to the B team on the first episode of Monday Night Raw, a pop-up power slam is definitely something that Apollo needs to do. Not necessarily that, but that was a beautiful pop-up power slam. And on a near 300-pound man like Rhino, that's very impressive. As there's a splash in the corner. And like I said before, he's really turning on the jets. Really, keeping a high-octane offense. And that's, honestly, probably a smart decision against Heath Slater and Rhino. But now, the real deal is in the ring right now. As Titus O'Neil with a power slam. It looks like Titus is going to let Rhino get to Heath. That he does. Heath in the ring. Oh, and he ran right into a big boot as Titus dropped the elbow as well. This match is all Titus worldwide. Slater Rhino cannot get in it at all. But as I say that, commentators curse, and now Slater teeing off on the real deal. But immediately Titus shuts that down. As now Titus, the one showing an aggressive side, going after the arm here. But like I said before, after their loss to the B team, they definitely have to be upset about that. But Slater not going to let Titus keep the advantage, and that's smart. As now the high rate different for Slater does an elbow drop. Very nice elbow. The Slater, the Tope Atomico. Shades of Eddie Guerrero. Got a one, only a one. Rolling neck snap though. Slater really looking to keep Titus down right now. As there's the running forearm in the corner. And there's a running knee as well. Now Slater really trying to get the crowd and just he and Rhino back in the match. As there's the sleeper slam. That sleeper slam from Heath Slater. Beautifully done, got a 2. Only a 2. But he's starting to wear away. He's starting to wear down on Titus. Or wear away on Titus, wear down Titus, whatever, however you want to say that. But now Rhino's coming back in. But there's a drop toe hold. And Rhino delivers the elbow right to the lower back. And Slater Rhino not going to let Titus get the tag. But Titus shut down whatever he had in mind. As he pulled him back right into a backbreaker. He faked him out and pulled him into the backbreaker. As now he's got the near 300-pound man up for another backbreaker. He just tosses him overhead like he weighs nothing. Just the power of Titus O'Neil is insane. Like there's a power slam now. Titus Worldwide looking absolutely phenomenal here in this tag match in our main event. But nonetheless, there's a clothesline to Rhino. And this is, like I said, this is a win. This is a match that they need. They need to look good after their loss to the B team, especially after what Titus was saying to Apollo in the back on the last episode of Monday Night Raw. They need this win. Will they get it? I have no clue. But they need it. As Rhino able to shut down whatever Cruz had in mind now. But you see, trying to get he and Slater back in it as Apollo Cruz to the outside. Clothesline up and over. And now this is what Rhino needs to do. Reach into his bag of tricks. Reach into his bag of tricks from the old ECW. And really, use the environment to his advantage. Pull out an aggressive side. As he picks Apollo up, and Rhino's just going to back away. He wasn't going to get involved, wasn't going to do anything to Titus or Apollo there. And that's smart strategy. There's now count of 6. Rhino's going to go back. He's going to dare Apollo to get back in the ring. Also get some words of advice, I guess. Never mind what I was going to say! The belly to belly from Rhino. Got a 2. Only a 2, and I thought that was going to be the end. But now Rhino, he's measuring for something huge here. Is he? Gore! 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 And now Rhino say, alright, this is the end. He knows it. The gore was hit. Oh, Titus, never mind, Slater had it. Slater, he was able to stop Titus from breaking it up, and Slater and Rhino, they just picked up a win over Titus Worldwide. And I gotta say, kind of an embarrassing loss for Titus Worldwide. They had the match. They were dominating the whole match, and now they let it slip their fingertips. But that's BCW. Everyone have a good night.